We're coming
Guys,
at you live with the Screaming Soda.
Guys, I got a root beer. 0 sugar root beer. Listen to this thing. Don't buy this product.
It will scream at
It's
you.
in pain.
Wow.
Are you hearing that?
This just occurred live in studio.
He got camera shy.
He got sad. Live at the sunny Burbank Spoon Kid Podcast studio.
Can they see Balatro?
Who gives a fuck?
Best hand, 6.1 E16 rookie numbers.
Up that shit. Ante 15. If any of you guys beat Ante 15, run it up the Goomba Podcast tier list. I don't know who's the lowest guy on the tier list for the Goomba Podcast. Dan?
For what?
I don't know who reads their messages the most.
Probably Mike.
Okay.
I think Dan would probably read them less than us.
Yeah, Dan has a real life, so he's kind of on a separate tier list.
I'm kind of sad that we've almost had to replace Dan with Mike just due to geographical problems.
Because he doesn't want to up and move across the country.
For $100 a month.
Yeah, for $100.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, dude, grow
Dan,
up, bro.
come on.
Abandon that family. Abandon your prospective work. Come live off of scraps. We like to live off scraps here at Spoon Kid Inc. We have probably 12 scavengers and bottom feeders.
Is that what we call our workers?
Well, I'm one.
The scavengers?
You know, we're all just snails at the bottom of the ocean.
Muck suckers.
Rakers, yeah. It's a mess down here.
We have a large group of muck suckers.
We're feeding on that bottom, brother, and it's not doing so hot. I just opened a savings account, kind of. So
put dinkbot on to high yield savings. Finally, he did it. Basically, had to do it for you.
I don't know what it means, but
you just get free money.
I have to explain to my parents that I put all my money into an app. They're gonna be like, "What?" I'd be like, "Kevin told me to put all my money into an app and then did it for me."
Well, they have interest banks, I'm sure.
Yeah, but you know,
it's actually pretty simple.
Sometimes they still think you're trying to scam me.
Oh yeah.
You know, they still think like you might be a diddler.
They think I'm gonna diddle you.
Right. Well, they think
I'm younger than you.
Well, right, but they haven't met you, so they think you're like an internet creep who diddles me.
That's funny.
No, there's no
Little
diddling.
do they know you diddle me.
No, this isn't a Dr. Disrespect style situation. Topical.
Topic.
Let's talk about topics.
By the time this comes out, it won't be.
He'll probably get into another spat or something within the next week.
But like, what if in the next week something really bad?
Today's the day that he hopped on Twitter and was like, "Yes, I was messaging a minor."
Yeah.
Which, you know.
But what if like next week he murders 100 people and then we're like, "Ooh, topical."
Well, who gives a shit, you know? This is a window into the past.
Oh.
We're recording live from September 10th,
he still did something bad, but yeah.
And
I love how easy it is to get on a plane.
Yes. Oh man. Keep my shoes on. I keep my 400-pound, 16-inch thick laptop just securely in its
Can you
bag.
Imagine if they made you take off your shoes? Man. Dude, what?
Tighten it.
This one?
Yes.
Or this one?
No, that one. Yeah.
It's this one?
It's the other. Yeah, tighten that one then. So much trouble with this microphone. Hate seeing you suffer like that, man.
What else were you gonna say? Something? Oh yeah.
Topics? I don't know.
So I figured out what that is. The interest thing.
It's
just they take the bank. The bank takes the money and loans it to people at a higher rate.
Oh.
And then they give you like a piece of it.
My money's creating value.
That's how that works. So I guess it makes sense, but
I've got enough money to own like 1/18 of a Taco Bell chain.
Yeah.
Which most people would take like, I don't know, a week of working at Taco Bell to make that kind of money. So I'm doing pretty good for myself. Over, 4 years, I've saved up enough where I could reasonably take off work for 2 months or so.
That's not true. Come on, man. Get out of here with that.
You know, so pretty good.
You're a good muck sucker, dude.
I love money, man. I love talking about money, thinking about money. That's why I'm hosting the Hustlers Dynasty podcast.
No.
So I can run up
The
money
Money
talk.
Makers podcast, new episode name.
Okay, that's
New
way better
name.
though. Money Makers podcast.
What about
Hustlers
like
Dynasty versus Money Makers? Come on. Man.
the
Be real.
Financial Freedom podcast?
Sure, that sounds like a little like self-helpy, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
I did want to talk today about that the like Republican reply guys, which is this phenomenon that goes on like in the replies of like Republican lady streamers. But I kind of went on there, and ever since Elon kind of like let things go, they've gotten a little more
Brash.
They're allowed to say a lot more stuff, man, because they'll get on there and be like fucking boop. you know, they just can't, and they can't be talking like that. So I don't think it would be as funny. They used to get on there and be like, it used to be a girl who would like only eat like cuts of like rib ends. What are those called? Like pig steak ends, like those little fucking burnt ends. Yeah. They just eat like the driest raw meat possible in incredible quantities, and they like wouldn't drink water and go to the hospital for 6 months to get their kidneys removed or whatever. And there would be guys in the replies like, "You're looking more beautiful than ever, and God said I should look for a wife." And that shit was awesome. That was a really great time on Twitter. And I'm sure most people aren't familiar with it because it's such a small,
pretty niche.
such a niche. But there's some really funny stuff there.
Well,
classically,
we got our producer back finally, and I think maybe he has an idea. What do you have an idea, Mike?
the idea
I don't
you had
know,
earlier
something?
was not strong.
No, like new idea. What do you got?
What do you
Come on,
got?
go, Mike, go. Yeah, yes, go.
Go, Mike, run it up.
Run it
Brah,
up.
bra-ta-ta,
Run it up.
bra-ta-ta.
What you got, Mike?
You talk about how much you like Jersey Mike's. Why is
Jersey Mike's?
Come on.
I mean, it is a great place to get a sub. I put down a giant. Well, for one, they don't shame you. Well, at least as much for getting a massive amount of food. Like you can just order one sub, a giant sub. Granted, it's not fun to say giant, but still you get one item.
Can I get a fat idiot sandwich?
But it's like enough. Like if I go to like McDonald's, it's like I get 9 quarter pounders and 38 nuggets. But I go to Jersey Mike's, one giant sub, please, and then I eat it.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Any embarrassment you feel is from yourself.
Oh, you know what you can talk about playing today, the incident.
Oh yeah, I got recognized while playing.
Yeah, at the play gym where they pretend to work out.
Yeah, we're doing
A fellow
rock climbing.
player, a child, recognized.
Well, we got I got recognized by a nice group of people, whatever. Cool picture, nice. But then there was this kid there who was like 14 who didn't know who I was, but he was just like, "Are you famous? Are you a YouTuber?" And he kept asking me questions. And
Are you
I was
famous,
like,
bro?
and I was like trying to be like, "Oh, you know." It's like, "Do you have 1 million subscribers?" And I was like, no, I just smaller. Just do some gaming stuff. Kept asking me, and then he like runs away, and then comes back with my channel on his phone. He's like, "Is this you? This is you, right? Is this you?" It's like, "Yeah, that's me."
It's pathetic.
And then I just left.
Pathetic on both sides. It's two pathetic parties.
What's just
engaging.
that's my I'm like covered in sweat, and
Yeah.
it looks like I have cum on me from the chalk. Like I don't know. I don't want
Yeah.
to take pictures. And
You're wearing the cum rag around.
I mean, I'm
town.
happy to. They're always nice, but then there's like, the kid threw me off because the Spooners are good people, but then you get like
Yeah,
the Logan Paul or whatever who
yeah. Yeah, it's like
haven't had that experience before.
It's like in India when they see a white person, they're like, "Please get in the back of my vehicle.
Right.
I need to take you somewhere," because
Yeah.
you can kind of like get something from them. But you ever see those videos?
Dude, you got to stop doing that.
What?
You're making noise.
Is that coming up? Me rubbing my AirPod case and the couch cushions? Come on.
I don't know
man.
if it's coming up on the mic, but it's messing with my.
All right, well,
flow.
jump out the goddamn window, man. I don't know what to tell you. Making me
Sorry.
sit here and sit still for a while. Listen, those videos in India, they pull up, they're like, you need to get in this. What do they call them? Tuk-tuks? Those little.
Yeah.
You need to get in this tuk-tuk.
Yeah.
They won't leave him alone. Dude, I saw one guy that was so racist pulling up to India, just mad as hell.
Was it the guy on YouTube who's like,
don't ever go to India. Yeah, that guy
And
was.
he's just like filming the street
Yeah.
food. He's like, this shit's nasty.
He's like, these are dirty people, and I hate them, and I don't want to be here. And
Why'd you go?
Why'd you go? He's so mad. He's calling him like parasites, dude.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Like, damn, you can't be talking like that, white boy.
I have heard India is pretty brutal to visit, though.
Sure, yeah, no, I don't think the government is working as hard as it could be, but
I just think when you have that many, I mean, isn't that like the most populated country?
sure, yeah,
Or
but
at least
I mean,
top 2.
it's not like it's the fucking people's fault. Like, there's a million different reasons.
Well, no,
India
I'm
is
just
the
saying,
way
like,
it
you
is.
get 1 billion people in a pretty small area. Like, how do you even manage
Is it that small? I mean, how big is India compared to China? China's fucking huge though, so it's got to be smaller.
It's way smaller. Probably like 1/3. And it has like the same population.
Yeah.
But China's crazy too. Even how big it is, it's still pretty dense.
Yeah, but they hold it down in China.
India is 1.2 million square miles. China's 3.7.
So,
it's
yeah,
like,
1/3. And what's the population of India?
I think China is higher, but it's
North of 1 billion?
a billion.
Thanks, Mike.
China might be pushing like 3.
3 billion? No, they're like neck and neck.
1.47 in India.
Yeah, China's like 1.5, right?
Fuck out of here. No.
You think it's 3 billion?
1.42.
So India's more.
No, India's more by 0.007
Damn.
Damn.
billion.
In the third the area.
Damn, India.
That's
Y'all
what I'm
gotta
saying,
stop
dude. There's a lot of
fucking
people
so
there.
much,
So
bro.
many people
Damn,
there,
y'all
dude.
gotta stop fucking in India, bro. That's too many. No,
That's
y'all
like,
need to take it
that's
easy.
like 5 United States and like 1 Texas.
Yeah.
Or something.
Is it the place in China or India where it's like the most dense? I think it's India.
I think so. No, that's Dhaka. I think that's Bangladesh. I'm
Saying
pretty
what's
sure.
the most densely populated place in the world? They're saying Dhaka.
I think. Look that up. Dhaka, most dense population. I'm pretty sure it's Bangladesh. It's pretty
This
nuts.
guy knows all about the what do you even call that area? Indochina?
Apparently, number 1 is Mogadishu in Somalia.
Mogadishu?
Mogadishu.
It
Huh.
is 33,000 people per kilometer.
Yeah, but that's not. Oh, that is a lot of people.
What if we go move to Lagos?
Dhaka's number 3.
Okay.
Dhaka's 30,000.
What if we set up an operation in Lagos or somewhere in Uganda? That'd be kind of chill, dude. I see some of those movies, the ones that aren't like basically Saw but with African people. You know, I see some of those movies. I'm like, damn, Lagos seems pretty chill. Like half of that awful movie Last King of Scotland is about how dope Uganda is. And then it turns into the most like Africans are evil movie of all time. That movie is crazy. And it's like seething with racism. It's crazy, man. I fuck with Africa. I think I might set up there.
You might set up there.
Yeah, instead of here.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
You're
dude?
gonna set up there?
Yeah, you buy an apartment, a computer, set up, chill out, smoke 'em weed, puff 'em up.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, sure, you could get like there's like gangs there and shit, like, but you know, like cities aren't like, you know, it's not like gonna get eaten by a lion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
You're not
Africa's
moving to
cool.
Africa though.
I
Why are you
might.
talking like you are?
I might, dude.
No, but you're just not.
Dude, in Halo,
You won't even leave the country. We're trying to like go on a trip, and he's like, "I refuse to get a passport."
I would definitely go to Africa, bro.
You're gonna resign citizenship and go there,
Sure, yeah, I'll set up there.
but you won't get a passport to go somewhere for a week.
No, dude. Fuck no.
The fuck are you talking about, dude?
It's stupid. I fuck with Africa though. Listen,
You've never been there.
listen to me, dude.
What are you talking about?
Africa's chill.
You don't know anything about it. You saw a movie.
Yeah, I've seen a couple movies though.
Okay, a couple movies.
Couple movies. I think the first episode of Burn Notice is set in Africa.
You ready to pack up the bindle?
Yeah,
Couple movies.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, every movie that Hollywood is like deigning to make about Africa is about a genocide or
Right.
something.
Our producer is taking a shit.
You want water? I was getting water, dude.
Wait, and you're gonna interrupt the show to offer me fucking water?
That's why I just wet my
You want a water?
No, I'm good. I have
You bought a
one.
water?
Thanks.
I think they should make more movies in Africa where it's like a bunch of guys. They should make a movie. You know the Who Killed Captain Alex? That one where they're like, there's that trailer. You know what I'm talking about? That African movie that the kids in Uganda made.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They should make a movie about those
like,
kids.
one with the funny effects.
Yeah, they're like, walk, 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 walk.
Yeah.
They should make a movie about those kids making that movie. That would be chill as hell.
Yeah.
Because they probably went through trials and tribulations. I heard they had to build a computer out of like junkyard parts. They'd be like, oh, here's a hard drive. Here's a, and they put the computer together. I think that'd be a good movie, dude. Hollywood, if you're listening. Because I don't know. I'm pretty sick of genocides.
Oh, the set has gotten noticeably worse over what has been 2 days.
Yeah, we're packing these pretty
trash
dense.
bag.
That is a trash bag. I'm keeping all my trash in there. My hoodie, I'm gonna disparage the Monkey product line. You gotta wash these first, guys. With a Tide Pod, something that smells good. Cause it's a fine hoodie, but
Was it stinky a little bit?
It's what stinks like it came out of the factory, and I washed it, but you have unscented washing powder.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like you're running a Goodwill. So
I just have unscented powder.
Yeah, it's a bad purchase.
Sorry, man.
So I smell really bad.
You look good though.
Wow, thanks.
Not because of you, because of the hoodie.
Oh, look at that, guys. Just a true kindness. We gotta talk.
You rubbing on your leg again?
Shut up.
Mike,
Fat
come on,
ass.
dude. Get it together. What else you got? Look at this old Pepsi. And this old orange juice. Where are these things from?
From
dude?
you, dude. Who do you think?
Really?
Who do you
I
think
had
got an
to-
old orange juice? That's not my Pepsi. Who drinks Pepsi here? Little Michael.
Got
we haven't-
weights.
We
Workout
haven't been able
mid-podcast?
to get. That's good. Little Benjamin blazed out of his cave for a couple days.
Yeah. He's been on the grind for you guys.
Yeah. He's been on the gun in the mouth, still recording.
Yeah.
Today, guys, we're gonna go on down to Oxums.
We're going to be playing
Today on this video, we're gonna be doing an Oxums only wipe. That's my blaze.
Dumbbell
voice.
penis.
Yeah, dumbbell penis.
Dumbbell penis.
Dumbbell penis.
Blazed impression.
Today, guys, we're gonna be jerking off my metal penis. RoboCop. RoboCop. You ever seen RoboCop? That's a must-watch film.
Sorry.
That is a must-watch film. You see what I'm working with here, guys? This
The
guy's
older
never
one?
seen RoboCop. Yeah,
Okay.
the older one.
That's the better one?
Yeah, of course. It's one of the best movies ever made.
Mm.
Dude, he gets in the car. It's like, "Da-na-na-na-na, I am a robot. I am a cop. He is a RoboCop." Great theme.
Great theme.
Great energy. A guy
like
gets a
the
grenade
podcast.
put in his mouth, I think.
Yeah.
Something like
Great
that.
theme, great energy.
Great energy. Oh, it's got the dad from That 70s Show, and he's evil. He shoots RoboCop's arms and legs off. Yeah. Peter Weller, 77, I think I saw today. The GOAT. The RoboCop guy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how to talk to you anymore.
What about, honestly, I kind of feel like I don't possess genuinely, I don't possess, the not social, but the vocal skills to, hold a long-form
Sure.
conversation.
Yeah.
I really don't, I don't think I'm cut out to do this podcast.
You just got to up your intelligence, bro. You got to up your stats.
My brain doesn't work that fast. I was editing my video today of the gameplay, and it's one sentence has 10-second breaks in it. I'm
Yeah.
like, do I really talk like that? And I do.
I've been editing you like that for years, man.
Yeah, but it's, in podcast form, it's just a little...
That's all right.
I just have to think a lot harder.
It's all
I'm
right.
sorry. I'm trying.
I'm filling gaps, dude. It's okay. It's okay, bro.
I'm trying. Mike, come on, dude.
Let's discuss urban legends.
Urban legends?
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch is dope.
Dude, that one Joe Rogan podcast with Bobcat Goldthwait was all about Bigfoot. Shit, dude. That's a good 4 hours of
Yeah.
podcast. But that shit used to be good.
You believe in any legends?
Bigfoot has a basis in reality.
Really?
But I don't think like the basis is like people saw an ape. I think it's like I saw this video about it where apparently like there's like oral Native American history going back like however long, where there may have been some kind of weird creature or something like that. But then they also they had all these stories and shit. I think that's what Bigfoot is from. Is just from antiquity. It's actual American history. It's not European shit that we brought over,
Right.
So I think it's chill as hell. I think that's my favorite is Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. I went to a cryptid museum with fire.
That's kind of cool. Where, in Maryland?
No, in Maine, I think Portland, Maine. There's a cryptid museum, and it's run by like this crazy guy who
Hell
like
yeah.
believes in all of these. And there's just
Yeah.
like all this different lore and artifacts from different,
Fuck yeah, dude.
like Loch Ness monster algae that touched him or something. Like just shit where you're,
Loch Ness Monster is the worst one
yeah.
because there's nothing there.
But there was some convincing stuff actually there. The Yeti.
Yeti.
The Yetis, and there's a lot of weird ones like big moth,
Mothman.
not even moth, just like slightly larger
yeah.
moth, like stuff that's not
Giant
even really
moth.
that crazy.
I hear you.
Not even giant, like
You remember Jersey
40%.
Devil?
No,
I can't. I think I know. Is Mothman was the one that like fucked up bridges. Jersey Devil is just this fucking ghoul that lives in Jersey. He's
that's
chill.
probably real.
Probably real.
He's just a guy,
Jersey ghoul.
probably named like Paul.
Paul. I'm the Jersey Devil. I think that'd be awesome. I hope that that's real. You've been picking up a lot of like Elden Ring lore.
I've been watching Dinkbot play Elden Ring instead of doing this podcast.
Yeah. Or
Probably
anything.
4 to 6 hours a day. I've been watching for that long. You've been playing a lot more than that.
I've been playing for 75 hours in 2 weeks. Do the math on that. 80 now. 80 hours in a little under 2 weeks.
Okay, so yeah, about 7 a day. I picked up some lore. I kind of like this game you got going on here.
Thanks, man.
It looks cool.
Just like everybody else who's ever played the game, you fuck with Iron Fist Alexander.
Yeah,
The
big
boy.
pot guy.
He's so chill. Wicked cool dude.
We've been trying to optimize his build. I'm like a coach in a way. I'm just trying to help him optimize his damage output.
Name one ring I got on, bro. Name one ring.
Valor.
That ain't even a ring.
That ain't even a ring. Well, but like just on the math basis, just we're trying to optimize Dinkbot, just get him to a better level.
Yeah.
Just kind of work things out. And
I hear you, bro.
you took on Moog, and that only took you a couple tries,
Hear
which
that?
was good.
He's
Even with
naming
the
bosses, bro. Damn.
that last phase is not easy to dodge.
Yeah.
A lot of those attacks,
the-
and you did it
Mhm.
with
Thanks, man.
only a couple tries, which is really impressive.
Thank you, dude.
And with a very low armor build, a very lightweight kind of guy.
Yeah. Thanks.
So he can't take a ton of damage. So really impressive stuff, and I like to see you winning in that way.
Thanks, man. People ask if I'm bringing back the Let's Play, and the answer is most likely never.
You could just, what if you just streamed it and then you don't even have to make a video?
Streaming is worse than recording.
Yeah, but didn't you have to edit the videos a lot?
Yeah.
Like that kind of.
I'm an editor.
Well, yeah, but like the stream, you literally are just playing. You don't have to do anything.
No, streaming is harder work than editing. I don't like streaming. We've been over this, dude.
That's true.
Streaming sucks.
But what if you don't take such an
ass.
act, like you stream, you're like, fucking.
Yeah.
Look over
because
here,
What
look
the
over-
fuck is the point?
No, I know, but you
otherwise?
can just turn it on. I don't know.
Yeah, okay, and be fucking your live stream, dude.
Dude,
Fuck
why?
you.
Really? You're going
Up
to take
the
it there?
ass, dude. Right
You're
in
gonna
your
take it
fucking
there.
hole. Your stream sucks.
What the fuck, dude?
That's why you got a YouTube channel. Guess what, dude? I'm a YouTuber. I'm not a fucking streamer. There's a huge difference.
Why would you say that?
I'm fucking sorry, dude, but
I'm playing.
streaming
can't
sucks.
hurt me.
You don't like streaming. Nobody fucking likes streaming. Everyone's a fucking pedophile on there.
Yeah, what is that? YouTube and stream. Really, like, I think what we're figuring out is it's just everybody.
Yeah.
It's not even really. It's like actors. It's
Yeah.
like
Everybody's trying to fuck kids. I don't get that shit,
everybody.
dude.
Those are just the ones you hear about because people talk about them. But it
Yeah.
seems like it's just a common thread.
I mean, these theories.
Well,
of,
someone
like,
in this room could. I mean, our producer could even be pedophilic in some way.
Dude, I mean, those theories about like the American government being really a cabal for pedophiles, like, dude, I kind of believe that shit, honestly.
Dude, I was out in fucking DC and I went into a pizza place.
Yeah.
And
And they were like, "Do you want a child to have sex with?"
dude, they
With your
asked me. I
meal.
was like, no, I don't want that. I wanted a pizza,
It's a party favor.
but I was too scared to
Yeah,
say
you went
no.
to Epstein's Pizza.
Yeah,
They actually have a chain in Israel of Epstein pizzas.
Epstein pizza.
Yeah, they don't have like
I'm a franchisee actually.
yeah. You hear about that in Israel? I think they're decriminalizing being a diddler, and there's no extradition law for diddling in Israel.
Oh,
So if you get caught like hardcore diddling over here, you just go to Israel.
huh?
So that's fun.
Mike, come on, man.
More topics?
What's going on, dude?
You want a topic?
What are you just rustling around over there? What are you doing? Making noise? You're playing with a
I
bag?
could talk more Elden Ring.
I was gonna say like.
Yeah, come on. How much about Elden Ring we gonna talk?
You want a topic?
Mike, get it together.
You're editing this, I guess. So
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, Mike, can you get on that, dude?
fuck your own ass, dude.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah, I can get on.
Maybe we'll pay you.
You'll try.
Guys, can we please get some way
we need
to
some
pay Mike?
wages for our half-human ape who runs the ones and zeros on the computer.
That's my job.
If we're really consistent, we could unpause the Patreon at some point. But I just feel
Sure.
bad doing that, you know.
Yeah.
But if we commit to weekly, I guess it's valid.
Um,
Early ep.
That's what we used to do, and I just paused it, so I think it's still there. But I'd rather take money from YouTube than the people. But YouTube won't give us much money.
Yeah. Oh, you know what you can talk about? Remember the shed Airbnb we found?
Oh yeah, Shed Airbnb, which maybe we should do a video on. I think that would be interesting. So there's like a ring of Airbnbs. I'm sure they're all over, but around here, where people just buy sheds in their backyard, multiple in a lot of cases, and rent those out as Airbnbs.
yeah, it's like a mini Firefest experience.
Which is wild to me. And we found one. It was just a shed. And by the way, it's Arizona, so it's 1,000 degrees. It's just a plastic Home Depot shed. It can't be illegal or whatever. But,
Yeah,
but it was like, you can't be there from like 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
yeah,
And
you
I
have to
was
be gone
like-
during the day.
You have to like hide.
Yeah.
It's like, does his wife know?
How much was it a night?
30, 35 maybe. But there's probably a fucking cleaning fee and shit. Like I bet it ends up being like 200. You could probably stay at like a Marriott for the same
Yeah.
price.
I mean,
Or some guy's shed.
all told, 30 a night. If it's like
I
that,
doubt that's the final
but
number.
let's give him the benefit of the doubt. And say it's like 30, maybe 45 a night.
Yeah.
That's like 900 a month.
Yeah, but Motel 6 is what, 60 a night?
I think you can find hotels cheaper for like 40 if you get, maybe not for that long consistently.
Well, you can get like motels where at least there's
Let me run this.
there's AC. I mean,
Sure, yeah, no, I get it. I mean, it's probably not the most optimal, but if you're like wicked strapped for cash,
Oh yeah, and you're on Airbnb scrolling. You're a homeless guy on Airbnb.
dude. I mean, it's the method. Like tap in or don't, you know. But
and you can't be there half the day. 68 for Motel 6. I mean, I bet for long term they give you a little bit of help, right? Maybe.
I think if you're basically homeless, but you can scrape up like $30 a day somehow, you know, come on.
Maybe, but I don't. I mean, so is this guy just like basically scalping homeless people because rent's so expensive? I mean, is that his angle?
Yeah, but maybe it's like a homeless guy who needs to like run a laptop so he can keep his hustle going.
Mm.
You know, can't have the
Starbucks.
laptop at the damn encampment.
It's definitely not internet in the shed.
Well, who knows, man?
Maybe he lets you on the house
Hotspot. I don't know. How the
internet.
fuck do homeless people get on the internet? Because they are.
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Starbucks got great internet.
Yeah, how many fucking homeless people do you see at Starbucks, man?
Well, they're not actually a lot, but they're not necessarily like in it. They're like outside.
But like how but like compared to the amount of homeless people that are on the internet, I mean, people get internet in prison. So
I mean, can't you just get like a card, like a
yeah,
$20
SIM card
dollar
and
card or
fucking
something?
run some. Game
Like,
of
don't
Thrones
they
off
still
that
have
thing?
like the temporary, like you buy like 10 gigs of data or something?
Probably burners. I don't know. I don't know how being homeless and wanting a phone works. I haven't been in that situation yet, but I'm expecting to within the next 3 or so years.
Yeah.
I think I speak so much truth that the government is going to come hurt me and take my money and maybe remove a part of my brain that would help me like put together what happened. On account of I speak so much truth. I remember one time. You remember that movie Meet the Robinsons? It's like set in the future, and
No.
well, either way, movie set in the future. It's a cartoon from Disney. I remember there was a Disney Channel, like 411 update on the TV, and they were like interviewing the people in the movie, and they were like, so in this film, people get around by traveling in big bubbles, right? There's like a bubble thing, and people
Mm-hmm.
go in them, like the tubes in Futurama. You know, it's like their method of travel.
Yeah.
And they had some guy on there like, how real do you think this technology could be? And he's like, I think in the next 5 to 10 years, we're gonna be seeing something like this.
Their
And
timelines are always so short term.
yeah, and it's like how I was like, damn shit, that's got a long time for me
Yeah.
as a 6-year-old. But damn, by the time I'm a teenager, I might be
I
bubbling
remember when I
around.
was a kid, people being like, in like 10 years, people are going to be living forever.
Yeah, and it's like you realize as an adult, like that's retarded. That's the
Well,
stupidest
it just
fucking
doesn't
thing I've
happen that
ever heard.
fast either.
It's never gonna happen. People are never going to travel in bubbles.
But dude, people are like 2040 flying cars. I don't think it's going to change for a long time.
I don't think we're getting flying cars anytime soon.
I don't think I'd want flying. Would that even be helpful?
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, planes are helpful.
Yeah, but that's very different.
Yeah,
That's
unless
from
you
getting,
could get your
you know.
flying car to like 500 miles an hour.
But like, what am I going to flying car to Chipotle?
Yeah, I don't know.
What would that accomplish?
We'd have to invent like new technologies that we don't even have a
But our whole like
grasp on yet.
infrastructure set up for ground cars.
Yeah, I guess we just start doing fucking hot dogs vendors on the street. I don't know. I don't fucking know. That's where homeless people can live. We'll live in a society where you have so many homeless people. And then there's the portion of America that can afford a fucking flying car.
Yeah.
So everybody who can't have one either becomes a homeless person in the what must be millions, hundreds of millions of square miles of road that would open up
Yeah.
as new housing districts for the homeless.
Hmm.
You know, you'd have to raise your baby in the asphalt room. You know, like couldn't afford to replace the floor, so it's just hot, boiling black
Yeah.
tar in your baby's room.
Really overheated.
That's kind of what we're looking at in the future. If you guys have seen that one Deep Space Nine episode about homeless encampments, that's pretty much what the next couple years is going to be like for America. That I don't mind predicting. Talking about putting motherfuckers in a bubble and sending them across the city is stupid, but being like, the homeless number will jump so high. like a number you can't even believe of people will be homeless in the next 10 years. And you'll just be like, oh, it's normal. That's what's going to happen. And their government is actually sending fucking lasers into my dome right now to try and bag me and tag me because I'm speaking too much facts.
Yeah, I think you're right about everything you just said.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
No, it is getting a lot worse.
Yeah, and it's not the people's fault.
It's getting so
people
much
talk
worse.
about like, homeless genocide. It's like it's not their fucking fault.
I mean,
To be losers, everybody's a fucking loser, dude. Fuck it.
Dinkbot top mucksucker.
Yeah.
Rent's still crazy here. For
Yeah.
Dinkbot top mucksucker. How
And-
are normal people paying rent?
I don't know.
We've been looking at places and it's like, damn.
Yeah, $2,000 a month for a studio apartment.
You can come live with my dad.
Why don't you suck the cum out my nuts, bruh?
I was looking at a condo and it was like, condo's like apartment you buy.
Yeah.
It's like $500,000 or whatever. And the HOA is $1,800 a month for a 1,200 square foot condo. So you gotta spend $500,000 and then pay rent, basically.
Yeah, and a normal person is going to take out a loan,
Right.
which is going to be paid back probably in
100 years.
yeah. So
And then you're paying rent on top of that as HOA. What amenity could possibly be warrant that? But that's like all of the ones here for some reason. I don't understand why.
HOA is the greatest scam this country has ever invented. It's like that, and then like Scientology. Scientology and Mormonism are like the two true American religions. I think another prediction, 25 years down the line, we're going to be looking at a Mormon population of like 18% of the country.
It's already probably up there.
It's pretty. They have a whole state. I mean, they have a state.
Dude, I was watching a video about some Mormon people who had like 15 kids
Mm-hmm.
and would chain all of them into their beds. And it was like body cam footage of them finally getting caught.
Yeah.
And they were just like, what did we do wrong? They literally were like, I don't understand why this is wrong.
Yeah, if y'all are like not up to date on Mormon shit, it might be the most evil religion in the world. It's
But also,
crazy.
how the fuck do you have 15 kids?
I don't know.
Only 1.7% of Americans Mormon.
1.7%.
I'm predicting a 10x increase. In
5 million. Well, they're all in Utah, right?
Utah, yep.
Probably a crazy place.
Yeah, pretty bananas in Utah. I was listening to this one thing about this case where there was like, basically this guy was getting molested at the Mormon church by like everyone. He was just getting passed around essentially. And they sent him to he was like an adult. And he was like, I need to go to therapy. They sent him to a Mormon therapist who starts molesting him. It's a crazy. I don't even remember what it was that I was listening to this on, but it's like one of the craziest fucking cases I've ever heard.
What the fuck is up with that?
I don't know, dude. I'm saying like evil ass religion.
What does molesting mean?
Putting stuff inside of them. I don't know.
But is it like when I think of it, I think of like it's like touching it.
I literally think of this.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
But surely it's like they're deriving some direct, like it's probably really violent.
I think it's
right?
yeah. I think it's like just because they're fucking creeps or whatever. I don't even know if they're like, because like when I think of like sexual gratification, I think of jacking off my penis to Lisa Ann videos.
Yeah.
Just she's got giant tits, but I think they're getting it like their sexual gratification comes from being like just a creep, an evil creep.
I just think we need another word for it. You know, in Spanish, molestar just means to annoy.
Yeah. You're molestaring me right now.
Right?
Dude.
I'm pretty sure that's what it means.
You're a
So it's like,
molestar.
can we get a word that maybe is a little more serious? Because I just think of someone going like, wee, you know? Like, it sounds kind of funny a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah,
But it's
Kitty
not.
Diddler does maybe not give the air of importance of such a crime.
Right.
Calling somebody a Kitty Diddler
Yeah.
is maybe a little
We need something like
not severe enough.
Like we should call them like pedophile. Yeah, pedophile is good, but also like kind of a lot of people don't even know what that means. We need something short and and quick and to the point and harsh, like the R word. That one, like it sounds. You don't
Yeah,
like
we
it.
only have words for like poor people who have something like unfortunately wrong with them, but like
What?
creeps. We don't have names for them.
Oh,
You know?
creeps. That creeps just a great Radiohead song.
Yeah. Yeah, we call them like hobos or retards or
We need like
whatever. It's like we need to just call them.
I don't know, but there's a word there somewhere.
I don't know. This is the Sound of Freedom podcast. We're fighting back against human trafficking. on
Voices
this
of
podcast.
freedom, unite.
We hate pedophiles. We hate them.
We do.
That's what this podcast is about. We're taking the fight to you, pedophiles. I don't think we have the power. I think they do. You ever see those like kids societies in small towns, like a lodge where they make all the girls do little gymnastics routines or whatever in like a closed wood lodge that
No.
you can't go into? They have one of those in a town near me. It's like frightening.
I have heard about these like retreats, and I think it is tied into like Mormon
Yeah.
things, but where they like you like send your kid somewhere because he like smoked weed or something, and then he just gets molested for a couple months.
Yeah.
And apparently that's like really common. Like these retreat things where like parents are like, my kid's fucked up, and they just send him away.
Yeah.
And I don't know anybody who's had any experience with that, but apparently it's like a thing for parents who are bad at parenting, I guess.
Yeah, the people who run the country are finding more. The technology for molesting is getting just so advanced.
Is it like way worse here, or are we just hearing about it? Because it seems like our molestation rate's like way higher.
I don't know. I mean, America, like, you know, we're supposed to be like the greatest. I just think,
Everyone
like,
gets molested now. Like
Yeah.
1 in 5 people's like, I got molested.
yeah.
Is that in other countries? Do you know?
Sure. I mean, probably. I just, you know, the fuck do I care about some other country, dude? I don't give a shit.
I'm just saying, like, is it endemic to?
I mean, I don't think I would give a fuck about Palestine if we weren't the ones doing it, you know?
No, I'm just saying, like, if you go to like Spain, are they really diddling like that?
Sure. Yeah,
You
almost
think
definitely.
so? Really?
Probably.
Hmm.
I don't give a fuck about Spain. They can fall off the face of the earth for all I care. You name any country in the world. As
I'm
long as
just saying,
we are
man.
not the ones molesting them, I don't give a fuck. Except for like Uganda,
Because you're posting up there.
because I fuck with in Nigeria. I think is that where Lagos is? Little Mike,
What?
where's Lagos? I think it's Nigeria. Lagos.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck with Lagos.
You remember those old Vice videos? Those like little mini documentaries?
I give you molestation stats if you
You don't.
You got me
we
molestation
don't need
stats. I think we're
molestation
off
stats.
that for now. Well, let me hear it. Just I'll go back to
Okay,
what are the
so,
stats?
it seems like the average is 20%.
What?
Wow.
Several countries.
Wait. 20%. Oh, you got country averages. Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Australia, 37.8.
Damn.
Wow, Australia.
Costa Rica, 32.
Okay, what's the lowest? Well, what's the U.S.?
7.5 for males, 25.3 for females.
Holy
In
shit!
the U.S.
So we're averaging like 18% molester rate in the U.S. 1 in 5, pretty much.
Damn.
Shit. Cool, man. Anyways, I was gonna talk about. I forgot. I had something. What the fuck was I was gonna say?
Shooting
something.
rays into your head.
Fuck. What?
Memory rays, because I also.
Mike, you remember?
I had it.
There was something I was.
Do I need to run back the footage?
No, dude. I was
no,
gonna say.
no.
Hold on. I don't think I had actually said it yet.
No,
Maybe.
You were talking
you
about
started.
Lagos, and then you went from-
Oh, the Vice documentaries, dude.
Yeah,
Like maybe. I mean, at this point, they're probably like 10 years old. But I remember like watching all, and they were always like 15, 20 minutes. They'd be on the most interesting shit. There was like one where like it was just about a guy who eats human hearts. It was the one about the Japanese cannibal.
That
It was
guy
mostly
was
about
fucking
guys who
crazy.
ate other guys, I guess.
Yeah.
But there was ones
the
about
crocodile one.
yeah,
They're
the
taking that-
the crocodile, the drug, right?
Yeah.
They were awesome, dude.
Yeah, Vice used to not fuck around. Vice used to be out there.
And it was always like that one dude, like the
Yeah,
kind of like
some
nerdy
wimpy-looking
guy
dude,
with
yeah.
glasses, and he'd be like with guys with assault rifles talking about eating
They used
hearts.
to not fucking play around. That used to be a really interesting.
But I never see that stuff. I don't know if they just stopped doing that or what. But,
I don't know. I don't know what they do now.
but that was like some of the best YouTube content.
They're probably on there posting like neutrally worded articles about the genocide in Palestine or whatever. They're like 400 killed in random explosion.
Yeah.
You know, new Vice article just dropped.
Maybe they just got like, I think back then it was just like YouTube, right? But don't they have like a show now and all
Nah,
this
I
shit?
mean they've always had the website. Started in like early 2000s, late 90s maybe, like
Oh,
articles on the website and shit.
but they got like a channel now, right?
In fact, one of the guys who started Vice, probably, I don't know. One of the guys who started Vice turned out to be this like Nazi internet guy who
Oh,
ran like a show for a while. You remember like the Proud Boys?
yeah.
He was the guy who made those guys.
Hmm.
He created Vice. I mean, maybe Vice is evil. I don't know. Which
All I
side
know
it's
is they
evil
made
on.
some great shit back then. And the drug guy, you ever watch those?
I don't remember.
The guy like go lick a toad with like
I
the
remember
jungle.
watching an ayahuasca one.
it was like this one guy who I don't know his name.
He's
but-
like Coyote Peterson, but with drugs.
yeah, and he'd just be like, okay, today we're huffing toad, and he's in like somewhere he
Yeah.
shouldn't be.
I think as a society, we don't watch enough Coyote Peterson.
I love Coyote Peterson.
I do fuck with him. I think
Such
he's
a
like,
great energy.
yeah, I think he's like kind of lame in like a youth camp counselor way, but he's doing some
But
pretty fascinating
as
shit.
you grow older, you realize like when you're a kid, you're like, oh, he's just like that. But then
Yeah.
you grow older, you're like, oh, this guy's actually like trying his best to be like a good positive force. I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, we're not watching enough Coyote Peterson.
I'm gonna get stung
Collectively.
by the biggest
Shit
tarantula
is
wasp,
crazy, dude. Yeah, he's just on the
and he's
floor,
sitting there
writhing
smiling.
in pain for like an hour. Yeah. His guy's like, "Do we need to call someone?" He's like, "Don't call anyone."
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Well, he's just so excited about what he does, and that is
Yeah.
something that I think is lost on us.
Coyote Peterson, we know you're watching, bro.
Yeah.
We know you're a fan, bro. Come on the pod, dude.
Come on the pod, dude. Imagine.
I don't want to get.
We
stung
all
by a
get
fucking
washed.
bug, dude. I'm not. Doing
I would
it.
do it with him. I wouldn't do it any other situation, but with
I'm
him,
not getting stung by the bug, dude.
maybe not like the hardcore one, not like a bullet ant, but I'd do like something mid tier.
I don't want a bug touching me. I don't.
Do you ever see like sometimes because for how big he is, like a very not low budget, but like not very well planned out. Like I saw one where it was just like he was just like, okay, now catch it again, and the guy's like tries to take a cup, and the thing just like flies around, and he's like trying to get it.
Yeah,
It's like you're dealing with like the deadliest creature ever. And you have like a red solo cup.
Yeah, they don't do Mythbusters style productions anymore. Mythbusters is impressive to watch now.
Yeah.
Like, god damn, that must have been
The
expensive.
budget on that.
Yeah.
I can't imagine they made much. Well, they must have, but
I mean, they were like prime time top TV show.
Still,
for
though,
10
like,
years straight.
the cost of doing some of those experiments.
Yeah. I bet in the grand scheme of things, it was probably cheaper than like an episode of like House. But I mean, like, still.
Remember
like,
when they tried to
millions,
fold the
probably.
paper 8 times in half?
Yeah, kind of. I remember.
They got
them-
like a stadium-sized paper
Yeah.
because they were like, you can't fold a paper in half 8 times. I don't remember if they did it or not.
I don't remember that. They did
But
that phone book episode.
They didn't do it. Really?
Damn.
Yeah, the ripping the phone book.
Yeah, they interlaced all the
Yeah.
pages of 2 phone books. You can't pull them apart.
Had two
Yeah.
tanks.
Yeah, they had 2 tanks try and pull them apart.
Wow.
It's crazy.
The paper one, I was just thinking like, how did they get a paper that big?
Yeah.
Get this kid back to elementary school, bruh.
No, I'm serious. How do you get a paper like a 500 by 500
Just
foot paper?
make it, man. I don't
What
know.
do you mean? What tree do you get that from?
Well, okay, so it's made. You make paper in like water, right?
Yeah.
It's
I
like a
don't know.
liquid thing. You fucking like you put the pulp in, and it involves water. I don't know.
But imagine how expensive it was to custom make the world's biggest paper.
Probably, man. I don't.
My favorite Mythbusters I saw, and Adam Savage talked about this, where you know how golf balls have the dimples?
Yeah.
Golf balls have dimples.
They made a car with the dimples,
Yeah.
and it supposedly, like in their testing, it gave better fuel mileage, and then so that was like a myth busted, I guess.
If your car has
Or
dimples,
misconfirmed or
you
whatever.
get better
Right.
'Cause it's better
gas mileage.
aerodynamics, like a golf ball needs those.
on account of aerodynamics.
Okay.
Anyway, they do that. They confirm that it's better, and then Adam Savage said after the fact, I don't know. He didn't say what company it was, but one of the giants, like Honda, Toyota, or whatever, was like, "Yeah, we tested this, and you're wrong."
Damn. They got busted?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay. Myth busted. On the dimples.
I hate
By
golf.
Toyota.
I
don't
was
fuck with golf,
I was
dude?
skimming through the Pie Town vlog the other day, and I saw we went to Top Golf
Oh, I don't even remember that.
back in Albuquerque. We went to Top Golf. You, me, and
No
Blaze.
memory of that.
Yeah, I didn't remember until I saw that. Probably because it sucks, and it's just like I don't really get it as a sport.
Maybe it's better like on the green, like if you're actually playing around in golf. I've never played.
That's
golf.
true. I haven't either.
I mean,
I
my
can't
dad
speak
always
on
wants
it.
to take me, and I'm like, it's like that. It's like a cat in the cradle. I just don't want to hang out with my dad,
Dude.
and then he's gonna die.
You gotta go play golf.
Gotta go play golf.
Come
with
on,
my
man.
dad, bro. Your dad wants to watch like a Racerhead.
Yeah.
Like, and the cat's in the cradle, dude, because you don't want to watch fucking Racerhead with your dad.
But I do.
Yeah, sure, whatever, man. You need to die. I watched like every episode of that Reacher show with my dad, so that's something.
There you go.
My dad loves horrible TV, like the worst TV shows. But
Yeah.
then I watch it, I'm like, shit, this is
It's actually pretty
It's a
good.
good watch.
My dad likes self-torture. He's got like a David Goggins type vibe. He's like, dude, I found this hike. It's 38 miles in and out. You want to do it?
Mm-mm.
Like that's usually what. And I'm like, yeah, I
Yeah.
guess.
I think my dad went through quite a lot of torture growing up. I remember told me a story about his brothers. He had 4 brothers. His brothers wanted to test throwing knives on him.
Wow.
So they tied him to a fence and started
Yeah.
throwing knives at the fence. It was crazy, man.
That sounds horrible. It
Yeah,
doesn't
my
sound like
dad-
fun at all.
Went from that to like lumberjack to bouncer at like the most dangerous nightclub in the city because he was just fucking poor. So I think he tortured himself enough. Now he just hangs out with the dog.
Yeah. The dad lore goes crazy.
My dad's got lore, man. I don't. That's what sucks is I'm gonna be old and I'll be like, "What'd you do, Dad?" And I'll be like, "I sat on my ass."
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like your dad. I'm gonna be like,
You guys want to go hiking?
Except my dad didn't sit on his ass.
Kevin, I'm your dad.
What is this bit?
That's your dad.
You want to go hiking?
My dad's in great shape.
Yeah, your dad's like,
Hello.
No,
My
don't
dad's
talk
a
about
great
my
shape.
daddy like that.
Hi, Kevin.
You think that's funny?
I just was in Giggle Town for a second there, man. I'm so sorry.
I just think that
respect your dad. All respect.
all love to the papas.
Respect. Kevin's dad. You know,
When am I gonna meet your mom, dude?
whenever the fuck you want. I don't care, dude. If you meet my dad, he's gonna be like, hey. I think I dated a girl for like 6 years, brought her home every day. I think my dad maybe said like 5 sentences to her the whole time,
Yeah.
which is funny. And I talk to him and be like, no, I like her. And
Yeah.
I bring her and be like, hey.
Hey.
It's crazy.
Did you ever have your parents meet your girlfriend's parents?
I don't think so.
See, I haven't had that either, and it's like, at this point, it's been so long. It's like, was that supposed to happen?
I had beef with my girlfriend's parents for like a
Oh.
long time. Like
I
we
see.
like if we got married, it would have been a bad,
I see.
mother-in-law situation. But so I had beef, so I didn't want to see them.
Okay. See, I got no beef. It never happened, and now
Yeah.
it's like kind of weird. It's like when
Yeah.
that's gonna happen.
Aren't Fork Girl's parents kind of like white, super white?
Kinda, yeah.
Could be a tough culture clash. Like these
Not-
parents walk up like, who about Trump in this bitch?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could be kind of weird. They'd be
You
like,
know.
wow, your parents are. One of them's pretty brown. You did not warn us.
You did not warn us.
Just how brown one of your parents was. Yeah.
There might be some problems.
No, I don't know.
Mike, what's 55?
Subtract 12 minutes from that where you declare
Talk about
yourself as a
things-
traitor to the United States.
Yeah, we really definitely have to get
Probably,
that.
yeah.
Fuck.
So we've been making these videos. I
Yeah.
don't know what can be said about that. But you got to
That's
go
it.
watch them.
Go watch them on
Twitter.com.
Dinkbot Twitter,
X.com, the everything app.
X.com.
The everything app. Soon they're going to have banking on X.
Really?
That's the plan.
Actually?
Yeah, that is Elon Musk's plan, is to turn X into a banking, crypto trading website.
That would be hilarious.
Wouldn't that be
if
fucking
people
awesome?
get all
dude?
their savings locked up into X.
Yes, dude. You
and
remember how
people lose
fucking
it
mad
all?
people were when they added the NFT profile pictures?
What is that?
You don't remember that? The NFT profile pictures.
I just remember people putting them as their profile picture.
Oh, it's like they had this system where like
Oh, you actually had to
the
have
actual NFT. It's not
Oh,
like
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and people, but that was before Elon.
But couldn't you just take a screenshot of it?
Yeah, but I guess it had like a octagon instead of a circle. It was like an
Oh.
octagon, so it was like special. It was stupid,
That's dumb.
and they got rid of it at some point. But
Imagine dropping that much on an ape.
I do love seeing fucking NFT guys pop up still.
There's people who are still in it, which is crazy.
Yeah, the Bored Ape guys. I mean, talk about putting your nuts in a vice just all day long, just tortured by everybody, and just still going. What is that? How are there so many guys that are so into being tortured? Like, it's a bunch of little Mike Juniors hopping on the internet, just saying something retarded every day.
I don't really understand what you mean.
The NFT guys.
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to be a Bored Ape guy on the internet?
Well, because it's like it's so insular that it's like outsiders are wrong. Like a lot of things.
Sure, yeah.
It's like that you see that, but you don't see the hours a day of group chat with
Yeah.
other Bored Ape guys
That's
where they're
true.
like, dude, we're so
yeah,
smart.
they're in the yacht club
These
group chat.
idiots don't know.
I don't know, man. It's fucking, it's crazy, man. I think they should die.
I just think if you're gonna go that route, maybe instead of like NFTs, maybe just like being like a religion.
Yeah.
Like that'll probably be a better community than
Did you ever see that movie Idiocracy?
no.
It's like,
Can we get a compilation of you asking me if I've seen movies and me
yeah,
saying
you
no?
always say no.
I don't think
You've
I've
never
ever
seen
said
a
yes.
fucking movie. Yeah. Seen Eraserhead?
I probably have seen all of these movies. I just forget.
Well, it's like fucking. It's set in the future. It's like they do this thing where it's like these white trash like hillbillies or whatever. They're like, it's like this infographic at the beginning. It's like higher intelligence people stopped reproducing at some point in society, and so only lower intellect people and it goes like 100 years down the family tree, and everybody's basically retarded. And some people take that as like a pro like eugenics movie.
Right.
But I think literally what it is the closest way to describe the actual effects of that film on the world is that we have Bored Ape guys. Like, ideas get so stupid and they get like passed on.
Yeah.
And just keep going. Like, just the dumbest fucking ideas that humanity has ever conceived of.
Do you think there's been like a father to son gospel word written about like, do you think like there's like some 29-year-old guy who has completely indoctrinated his like 8-year-old kid into thinking NFTs are the future?
I think it's more than likely, yeah.
Yeah.
I think like that.
Like there's a generation growing up that NFT they genuinely believe.
You know those like women TikTok psychos who like lock the hotel with like 400 different devices?
Yeah, what is that?
That's getting passed on.
Dude, I saw one today. I think it was a joke.
Yeah.
It was definitely a joke, but it just made me laugh. There's a guy, and he was like, I do this anytime I check into a hotel.
Yeah.
And he just like put like a frozen shrimp on the light switch and shaved it with a beard trimmer. He's like, and a lot of the comments were like, I don't understand. What does this do?
Shaved it. That movie was like 2008 or whatever. I think it's like a response to like Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Yeah.
Like culture's getting so stupid.
Remember the original guy that started that? The hotel thing? The guy was like, I don't know, his signature line was like, I'm just paranoid.
No.
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 That was like the guy who started that, and then all these women started that.
I'm not familiar.
Either way, it's like, they're like in 100 years, everyone's gonna be watching like the world's biggest fart contest or just whatever stupid bullshit they come up with. But like we've already reached that point with
like
TikTok.
3 years.
I'm not like a TikTok boomer. I think I Show Speed is funny.
Yeah.
I have a lot of like youthful opinions, but like I think TikTok is retarded. I think it's troubling. What's going on
sometimes
right
I
now.
like I get out of my body a little bit when I'm on there,
Sure.
and I'm like, and I like actually analyze what I'm watching, and it's like 1 in 50 is even mildly intriguing to me.
Yeah.
It's every 5 is an ad. Every one
You
in
notice how
5
niche
is.
some of that shit gets?
What do you mean?
Like, if you play video games, maybe you search like a TikTok about a video game, you'll start getting like a niche TikTok that is so specific and like algorithm driven that there's almost no thought there.
Right.
It's like when you're playing Red Dead and your horse is walking, and then it's just like a clip of Red Dead. I don't even know how to describe how niche these things can get.
Well, mine's like either it has 10 likes and it's
Yeah.
like hyper specific usually in things that I'm not interested in,
Yeah.
or I just get the 1 million like oh, I played this audio and my girlfriend looked like shit, and but I realized like there's nothing on it I even like watching, but it just like dead-eyed.
As the viewer, you maintain an air of like being above it, but what I think most people don't realize is like the people posting TikToks. What?
Is this being picked up?
Yeah,
By the way, guys,
it is. The bass is.
what is that coming from
I
outside?
think it's the parking garage.
You don't think it's our neighbor?
No, literally, you can't hear his music. I'm telling you, bro.
There is. Well, sorry for the. That is so loud.
Yeah, it's clearly coming from below.
Yeah.
So it's either the restaurant or it's the parking garage.
It's definitely not the restaurant.
Yeah, so it's.
Imagine eating in that.
I know.
Well, sorry guys. There's noise. Guess that means we have to end it. Nah, I'm playing.
TikTok. The thing about like, you go on there and you see like 100 of the dumbest fucking TikToks you've ever seen. It's like that is like a lot of people are living that life, like just being that fucking stupid, and they get on the app and they get likes, so they're like, I can just continue being stupid.
I guess they're having a ball. I feel like I'm
Yeah.
wading through shit looking for like the occasional,
Yeah.
not even diamond, just like copper,
just somebody who like has an intellect posting something.
just something mildly funny.
I don't know. I
A
think
fan edit of Joey,
yeah.
something, man, anything.
I don't think it's like a fascist opinion or whatever to say that most people are too stupid to live. It's just you have to just let them live. I mean, what are you gonna do? Like, I just would like to observe that like so many people
I don't
are
think it's
so
a
stupid.
stupid thing. It's like a sense of humor thing.
No,
'Cause most of the shit
no.
I see, it's like it's so not funny.
I maintain any kind of sense of humor just through being like above 90 IQ. Like just by looking at things and saying like I can just pay attention and you're intelligent in other ways. But I mean like there are just people they're just stupid. I don't know what to tell you. They really are. Like this guy playing the bass in the car.
Yeah, but sometimes I
What are
find
you
those that are
doing?
like intricately done and laid out, but the joke's just not funny.
Sure, yeah, no, those I mean like whatever. Maybe that's somebody who figured out telephone.
I just think there's a lot of people who are like relatively smart, who, you know,
I would maybe
job.
like you to pull up one fucking TikTok that you think is made by a smart person.
Okay,
Yeah, I think
let me see what I can find.
Because, I mean, I'm not smart. I'm not particularly smart. I'd probably be killed by whatever, you know, eugenics regime is going to pour through this country in the next 10 years. But, you know, I think like the guy posting fucking... The guy who drops like watermelons off a roof onto old TVs, like, yeah, that guy is like sub caveman intellect.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Okay. I don't even know what I'm looking at.
You're looking at a bunch of dumb shit.
Stupid. That's a bit.
Oh, I got a Vincent SMG. Vincent SMG, yeah. Dude, he keeps all his receipts.
That's useful.
Why does he do that?
It's like this big a stack of receipts.
I got a Roku ad.
Too many receipts.
Everything I ate to run 100 miles.
Hi guys, first I want to thank you guys for all your comments about concern about me and Adrian and my relationship with her.
I don't know.
Didn't find one, huh?
I don't even know how to. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what I just watched.
Yeah. Maybe my screed on the IQ.
What is that noise, dude? Is he just out there like
He's out
blasting?
there thumping, yeah.
Like, is he trying to get us to forgive him?
Hang on, I want to see if it's the door.
No, can you go out there and scream at him? Is it coming from out there? I'll yell.
Mike's investigating.
No, you can't hear it from out there.
What?
Like, you can't hear it at all from out
So
there.
where the fuck is it coming from?
I don't know.
Above?
Maybe above.
Huh.
I think it is above.
Some asshole up there is listening to like hard bass. We really got it.
Tuesday.
Yeah, we
Dude,
gotta
I
kill
hope it's
people,
not
man.
like a new guy.
No,
who
this
just-
happens all the time.
Oh, really?
You just miss it. Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
very common occurrence here in this horrible apartment. So yeah, I think we're about done. I probably said something super evil that I'm just gonna have to live with.
It stopped.
Hey, pretty common occurrence
No,
on
it
this
didn't.
podcast
Next
lately
song.
is I just start saying evil things that I'm not allowed
Are
to
you that
say.
evil? I don't think just. I don't. Give me an example.
I just hold so much vitriol.
Guys, get ready because for episode 26, we're gonna
Oh, what are we gonna do?
something. We're gonna
do
maybe have a
something.
guest.
It's possible. I guess.
I mean,
I
we're
think
talking
the guest
like
might
tomorrow.
be no me and maybe
Yeah.
Blazed.
Well, oh, you think this is the last one?
I don't know. I mean,
Guys, this might be the last Goomba podcast, so
Yeah, I gotta go home.
state your case.
I gotta take my ass home.
Okay.
Wrap it up.
Press the button.